Hi everyone, welcome back to a new video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the trailer, the official trailer for Thor Love and Thunder. It doesn't seem that long ago since we saw the teaser trailer, which left me a little bit underwhelmed and not totally impressed with what we saw. There were moments that mostly it was the black and gold with a fur collar look on Thor that we got that was like, ooh, that looks pretty badass. So there were a couple of moments that kind of impressed me, but overall I was a little bit underwhelmed because it looked like we were getting more of what we saw before in Ragnarok, which was brightly coloured slapstick comedy, which isn't the kind of thing that I want to see from Thor. I enjoyed the first Thor and Dark World, and I kind of wanted to see more of that serious side of Thor, especially after everything that's happened to him since. I'm hoping that this film kind of redeems him and by the end he's that Thor, but we'll see. We'll go through the trailer once as it is, and then we'll go through afterwards and go sort of scene by scene along the way, and I'll give you more of my impressions. So, let's see.
Kids, get to popcorn now. Let me tell you the story
Funny.
of the space Viking, Thor Odinson. He was
Space
no
Viking.
ordinary man. He was a god. After saving planet Earth for the 500th time, Thor
That's a new
set
shot.
off on a new journey.
Oh, okay. I didn't know I could transition his outfits like that. Might have got that from Loki.
And after all that, he reclaimed his title
Like that look, badass.
as the one and only Thor.
The one and only Thor.
Oh,
That is,
spoke too soon.
that's Jane.
Jane?
Oh, oh. That mask
The old ex
was not there.
What's it been like? 3-4 years?
8 years, 7 months and 6 days, give or take.
Is that how long it's been? Well, there has been a time jump in that one.
You're right.
The only one
Taika Waititi humour.
care about
There we go. Go.
is themselves.
Christian Bale. Not looking too creepy.
All gods will die.
It's Christian Bale.
I just want to say that was very, very impressive what you did back there.
He's just my first bad guy.
I haven't seen that
That was
kind of
really fast.
attack before. Yes, Zeus. In the first teaser I thought that was Gore, but it's not.
I'm not like the other gods of kill. Because I have something worth fighting for.
Let's see who you are. I take off your disguise. And flick.
What a weird accent, mate.
Oh,
Jacked. Fucking jacked.
Should we?
The joke is Thor's got a big dick.
Great.
Fuck off, Tessa. Kindly fuck off. Kind of repeating a lot of the things we saw. More Jane this time round. Jane Foster, not Thor. There's only one Thor. So let's just break it up and look at things a little bit in more detail. Did get a little bit choppy towards the end. And speaking of choppy, the quality of this trailer, the compression is shit. Why is it not 4K?
kids, get to popcorn now.
Get your popcorn out. Yep, so we've got Taika Waititi back playing Rockman. I forgot his name because he means that little to me. I'm hoping this is the last time we see this character. Kind of hoping Gore gets to him so we don't have to see him around. But it's Taika Waititi. He likes to insert himself into everything, as well as his cast members.
Let me tell you the story of the space Viking.
The space
Thor
Viking.
Odinson.
I don't mind
He
that
was
title.
an ordinary man.
Kind of works with
He
him.
was a god.
You know, hanging out with the Guardians of the Galaxy. Which I do think they're going to probably be in the first act of the film, like setting up Thor's journey. Like it might show a little bit of them all working together, going and doing Guardians of the Galaxy things, and then Thor decides one day, like, actually, no, I need to go find myself. I need to maybe confront things in my own mind, kind of thing.
After saving planet Earth for the 5.
But this is a new shot, so it looks like New Asgard is a tourist destination, which I guess it would be. But we've not seen this before. Like, these are some big ass ships, so people are coming. I don't think they're going to be staying here, because it doesn't look like there's much amenities in the way of hotels or staying, like Airbnb. Doesn't look like it could accommodate all these people, but yeah, maybe on a cruise around. I can't remember where it's supposed to be relocated in the real world. I know this is all. I think this is all Scotland. I don't know where they're supposed to be within the Marvel realm. But yeah, it's different.
For the 500th time, Thor set off on a new journey.
And this is a badass look I was on about. This Thor. I'm hoping that this is the serious Thor. We do see later that, well, we'll see in a minute, that weird gold suit. But I do like that.
Shape. He went from dead bod.
What does that hat
on a
say?
new journey.
That's like an old school font going on here. Yeah, so he's got the original Avengers. So that's what the strongest Avengers or something. I do like that. That's a nice callback to the comics. Which, do you remember the comics? Do you remember comics? Where all these characters come from and stories come from, and they've got 50 years of stories, but they've skipped it all to get to modern stuff.
He went from dead bod to god bod.
So this scene looks like there's an attack or something. I don't know what he's attacking.
He went from dead bod to god bod.
Compression is shite. Is that a giant spider? It looks like a giant spider. Can't tell in the background like what this is. Can't tell if it's some sort of insect thing, because we've got something alien-y going on here. But this looks like New Asgard, because it's got that sort of Nordic sea village look going on. So I'm wondering if he's, who's this? Like, I don't think it'll be Gore. I don't know if it'll just be random people are coming to attack them because they know they're there, they know they're weak. But it's compressed to hell. But so that's it's such a badass look. So cool.
He reclaimed his title as the one in
His title. For whom holds this hammer, he shall get the powers of Thor. And then the comics, they put an S on it. Oh no, an R or something. They changed it so like she or her can have the power. They'll probably put they now, or probably won't even put anything just in case they offend anyone who might hold it.
Thor.
The one and only Thor is Thor Odinson, not Jane Foster with her CGI arms. Let's get that out of the way. CGI arms. There is no way this 40-year-old woman put on this kind of muscle in the limited time she actually decided to start working out, unless she took some of the sizzle, some of the sauce, some of that chicken and broccoli that Hemsey boy's been on for the past 15 years, who's been working out consistently for 15 years to get to where he is. Sorry, Nat. It's a no.
Oh, spoke too soon.
Look at this. Look at the absolute shambles that this is. This is definitely... He's not wearing this. For one, it's covering up one of his eyes. It's too low down. But this is definitely not in shot. The lighting of this is horrible. Horrible. They'll definitely fix it by the time it comes out, but we saw literally 5 frames before he was in the badass looking suit, and now he's in this, so I'm not sure how and when this all happens. We know he can transition into different suits, so maybe when he's all powered up, he's decided to go with his 90s toy aesthetic look. I'm not into this gold and blue look. I prefer the badass looking black and gold with fur. We've got us 80s music still.
What's it been like? 3-4 years?
8 years.
She's just playing it off like, I've not thought about you in 8 years, mate. Which is why I've said 3. I've not thought about you once. Not once. Not when I've probably been blipped. Not when I found out I'm dying of cancer. Not once have I thought about you. But Thor, no, he's thought about her every single day. Every single day. Just to ram it home that he is a silly, weak man. Beautiful. I said in the first time watching this trailer, like the visuals of this is stunning. Not for you, love. You're cold and dead.
Well, you're right.
Yeah, I went that one. Standard Marvel humour. Thor is silly. He's a silly daft man with muscles.
Well, you're right.
Remember the chemistry those two had? Do you remember the chemistry those two had? And they thought, oh, let's go make Men in Black, because our chemistry's really good together. And that film didn't make money.
The only ones who gods care about.
So, that looks like an Earth beach. So maybe he does send maybe some weird minion creatures to attack Thor there. Maybe he might do that to test him, to be like, oh, let's just see what he's like before I come in. But I'm hoping these parts with this guy's serious. They've changed it in the trailer to a more serious, darker toned music rather than just generic 80s music.
So this is my vow.
This is an actual panel from the comics, which is good. Apart from in the comics, I don't think this idiot rock man was here.
All gods will die.
I just want to say that was very, very impressive what you did back there.
It's just my first bad guy.
Yeah. That was her first bad guy. That was her first fight using her powers. So I'm wondering if when she meets him in that new Asgard fight, she's probably not fighting there, but how long has she had this Mjolnir? How long has she had the powers of Thor? Because she's seemed to have figured out how to fly, how to wield lightning, how to project lightning. Like we haven't seen Thor do an attack like this, sort of shards or spikes, projectile missile things. We've not seen Thor try to do this. Kind of looks like it might be ice, but probably isn't. But yeah, we've not seen Thor do this. Jane's managed to figure this out in all of, I don't know, 2 weeks.
It's just my first bad guy.
Those arms are clearly. Look at those arms. Look at Chris's arms. The depth and detail because of his actual like veins, whereas you look at hers, it looks like proper absolute rubber. It's not even the same colour.
You never forget your first.
And there's Russell Crowe. Like, this is a badass look. That I might you'll know before I do if I use it as a thumbnail, but this is the badass looking Thor I want to see. This is the Thor I want to see. So we have Tessa fighting Gore with what looks like Zeus's weapon. So I do like the aesthetics of this, like the black and whiteness, and the only thing that sort of stands out is the gold of the hammer and what it's reflecting on. Like quite good look, kind of Sin City vibes. I'm hoping that in this means that he defeats her, as in defeats her dead, because he's Gore the Butcher, not Gore the, oh, I'll let you off.
I'm not like the other gods of kill.
Because I have something worth fighting for.
Love. Oh. Fighting for love of a woman who has forgot about me. But yeah, controlling the lightning. We've got his comedy scene at the end.
Let's see who you are and take off your disguise.
Russell, mate. First, what's the accent? And two, at one point in life, not that long ago, you looked good. Ugh. Now look at you.
And flick.
I can't tell if this is something like a prop, like holding him down, but it does look like he might have a tattoo going on here. I don't know if this is just something they've branded him or something when he arrives, but we've never seen a tattoo before.
Oh, you flick too hard!
Look at the fucking size of this man. Absolute monster. Absolute monster. The joke is, he's got a big cock.
Eventually, grape.
I mean, eventually. Great. I don't know if she had that accent before in previous films, but I can't tell. I can't. Anything that Tessa does kind of blanks over, but I guess you can change her accent in the film. She can do whatever she wants because she's knobbing off the director on the side.
Eventually. Great.
I hope she dies in this film. I hope she dies. A noble sacrifice to go. She doesn't get there in the end, but I want to like this. I want to like it because I like Thor. I like Chris Hemsworth. I like the first two Thors. The first one, yes, it did have his budget look to it because of the sort of the dyed eyebrows and blonde beard and things going on. So it does look a bit weird, and you can feel the budget because they basically put them in that tiny little town. But the aesthetics of Asgard at the beginning, at the end, beautiful. I like the dark world. I like that we had a film that was actually a bit of dark and menacing within the Marvel realm, because we don't have them. We just have slapstick over and over again. It doesn't matter what it is. There seems to be a Marvel formula now, and you can just insert character. It doesn't matter what it is. The tone will be the same. The way the character acts is the same. The way they speak is the same. The way that jokes land is the same. It just seems a bit formulaic. I do know that this is probably not going to be the Thor I'm looking for. Even by the end, I'm hoping that he redeems himself and takes his mantle and his place and his legacy seriously. Something that Odin said to him time and time again before he died. So one of the reasons why he took the powers off him in the first film is because he didn't take his mantle seriously. And I'm hoping by the end we see that. But I do know that Chris Hemsworth didn't like that version of Thor. He much prefers this version, which is why he brought Taika Waititi in. So, and who's to say that there's going to be a Chris Hemsworth and actual Thor, Odinson Thor after this film? I don't know. I want to like it because I want to see that fun. Thor was fun in the first films as like not a man out of time, but a man out of place. And he had the kind of the funness to him because things are a little bit different and not of his world. So it was that kind of a man finding his place, and there was some fun moments within that. But now he just feels like an idiot dude bro surfer who just happens to be a superhero at the same time. And I don't know. I'd like to think by the end he's different. I don't know. It's got to wait 6 weeks until this comes out. I might wait and see for the first reviews and few people that I know that I have similar tastes with, and ask them after they've seen it, is it worth seeing, or is it worth sailing on the high seas and watching it that way? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts below, what you think of this trailer, what you think of the look, what you think of everything. I'm hoping we do get the seriousness to it, especially when Gore the Butcher is around, just because he's Gore the Butcher. He kills the gods. That's what he likes to do. So I'm hoping we don't see any comedy moments, especially comedy from him. Oh, that'd be awful. We'll see. Let me know your thoughts below. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Do all that stuff for the algorithms. I'll catch you guys in the next video.